The 1998-99 video yearbook marked the first time in Anoka history where the video was produced entirely at Anoka by the students of the yearbook class.
As the first day of school arrived, over 3,000 students packed into the field house for the traditional opening day pep fest. The senior student council members drove in on golf carts and got the seniors pumped up for an exciting year. Student body president Katie Froyland introduced the theme for the 98-99 school year. Start us up and we'll never stop. Senior Tom Kish showed the freshmen what upperclassmen were all about during a hilarious wrestling skit. And the dance team gave an electrifying performance.
The senior and junior girls got together and kicked off the homecoming festivities by playing in the annual Powder Puff game. The senior girls once again dominated, so better luck next year, juniors. The days of the week took off crazy with Grub Day to Hat Day, even Hawaiian Day. And the candidates were Luke Dewey and Sarah Bennett, Grayson Colvin and Katie Froyland, Jason Grandel and Kathy Jo Jankowski, Cade Dribnick and Deanne Koschak, Jake Richmond and Amy Nordine, JP West and Lindsay Givens, Tom Kish and Mary Grayson, Gabe Hilmo and Bethany Olson, Ward Erickson and Maya Prochnick, and Matt Wilberg and Leah Sterteski. The new band, Pen 15, rocked the gymnasium with their mean guitars and hardcore drums. A new addition to our Pep Fest was a group of 5 guys mocking the well-known Spice Girls. It must have taken many years of practice for these guys to think up these dance moves. The highlight of the Pep Fest was definitely the Guy Twisters. Many familiar faces dominated the gym floor with wild Russians, crazy kicks, and some major moshing. The homecoming king was JP West. The homecoming queen was Amy Nordine.
What a wonderful world.
As the king and queen paraded down the runway, cheers from fellow students rang throughout the gymnasium.
I see skies of blue.
Congratulations, Amy and JP. Senior Derek Bigstall stormed down the line while the crowd cheered with enthusiasm.
I think we're looking pretty good. We have a chance against these guys.
Josh Wetlaufer tore up the field for a gain of at least 35 yards, while quarterback Matt Loberg led the passing attack. Anoka High School definitely did not lack in school spirit. As the marching tornadoes stormed in playing the Year of the Tiger, the football team huddled and planned second-half strategies. In the meantime, the crowd just relaxed and watched the show. Even the homecoming royalty kicked back and had a good time.
So how do you guys feel being homecoming queen and king of the 1999 school year?
I think it's an honor.
I don't know, it's a lot of fun. Get to wear the crown. Quite a big wardrobe I get to wear. And get to escort a beautiful lady.
There's a rule that you're going to try to steal a ruby out of the crown. Is that true or not?
It's already in my pocket.
I'm holding Clay yet. Did you take that? What the heck? Get him! Okay.
Our newest cheerleader, Phil Seuss, aka Zorro, helped motivate the team as well as the crowd. From freshmen to seniors, we had a wide range of spectators waiting for Anoka to take home yet another victory. As junior Dan Kanoki scores, his teammates crowd around to celebrate the homecoming victory 34-19 against Park Center. The dedication of the new Goodrich Field was shared by many. Student council members and fall sports captains came together to be a part of this memorable event. Mayor Pete Beberg had the honor of cutting the ribbon. As a finishing touch to the evening, skydivers flew through the air, adding a great aerial performance in delivering the game ball.
Captains Matt Wilberg, Matt Thompson, Tom Kish, Matt Kraus, Sean Gridney, and Brian Talbot. The Tornadoes opened the season at Anoka's brand new Goodrich Field. The Anoka football team treated its fans to many exciting games in what can be described as a roller coaster season. The Tornadoes pushed their way to the second round of region playoffs, where they were defeated by eventual state runner-up Champlin Park.
Captains Karen Bird, Hannah Holman, and Leah Schultz demonstrated great leadership throughout the year. The season ended with a 9-2 record, making for another great finish. Diver Shannon Jackson qualified for state, where she placed sixth.
Led by senior co-captains Lindsay Gibbons and Leah Serteski, the girls' tennis season was a successful one. The girls are conference champions and ended the season taking second place in regions. The doubles team of Tiffany Weaver and Jenny Highland advanced to the state tournament.
Boys soccer team had an outstanding run to state, winning both the conference and section titles. Dave and Scott Laflemme, along with Jason Kurzel, were named All-State.
Varsity girls soccer was led by tri-captains Amber Dzaski, Katie Froyland, and Stacy Gerster. Their goal of making it back to the state tournament for the second year in a row was cut short when they lost to their biggest rival, the Coon Rapids Cardinals, in the region finals. Despite their tough loss, the team finished second in their conference and finished the season with an overall record of 11-5-4. Junior Stephanie Pfeiffer earned All-State Honorable Mention honors, and senior Amber Dzaski earned All-State, All-Region, and All-Midwest honors.
This year's volleyball team had a fantastic season. Captains Amy Nordine and Bree Matson led the team through the ups and downs of the season, striving to reach and accomplish their goals. Their focus and effort brought many victories and a season-ending record of 27-6.
The boys cross-country team had a successful season led by senior captains Joe Barnes and Steve Quaddy. The varsity scores were found near the top in most of the meets. We had many talented runners, but Joe Barnes showed his dominance by advancing to the state meet.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
The girls' cross-country team continued their domination with victory at the conference meet for the second straight year. The team was led by senior captains Jessica Strange, Jessica Hagan, and Katie Robotham. Megan Manthe also made her presence felt by advancing to the state meet for the second year in a row.
When I was trying to come up and sit on top of the locker, sat down for a split second, came back and fell right on my face. Red out.
One really rainy day, I was in a hurry to get into the school from the portables, and I was going in the school, and someone was coming out, and the door hit me on the face.
On Friday night when I went to the bathroom and I came out and my dress got stuck in my nylons and everyone else started dancing and didn't notice it until someone came up and told me.
I was stepping over the beanbag chair and I tripped on it and I fell down the stairs and fell.
Well, I'm not ever really stupid enough to be embarrassed.
I tried out for the hockey team because I've never played hockey before. In the first drill we ran in captain's practices, I fell down. I can't.
And I thought I was having a dream and I was running down the street naked and I tried to wake myself up, but I realized it wasn't a dream.
I was sitting at lunch one day last year just minding my own business and all of a sudden a giant pickle came and smacked me in the head and I was pretty embarrassed.
I went out swimming and I went off the diving board and I did a humongous cannonball. My suit completely ripped off except for the little mesh liner, and I was like waving to all my friends and stuff.
Anoka High School and the community. All the groups promote an atmosphere of friendship, acceptance, and community service.
I suppose for senior advice for underclassmen is just to make sure that you get involved in some activities and make more of a regular group of friends, but at the same time be outgoing. It's what I did and it worked out great for me.
I recommend taking calculus because no matter how bad you do, you will never fail.
Make sure to sleep on the mats in gym class.
Enjoy it because it's very fast.
Some advice I'd give to the freshman guys out there is to make sure to bring a sweat towel to gym because the sweat just turns the ladies off, so definitely bring a sweat towel.
So all you underclassmen, start your senior slide now.
My advice for high school would be just lower your standards, don't try too hard, just to bring yourself out. And it's okay if you get a B or a C sometimes, even if you pass with a D, you still get the credit, you still make it through.
My advice for a freshman is that when you like someone, tell them that you like them right away. Don't wait until your senior year to decide to give the guts to tell them that you like them.
Just because the teacher says it's not an open book test doesn't necessarily mean you can't use your book during the test.
My advice to all the underclassmen is make sure you have passes when you walk out that door.
My advice for underclassmen guys is to try as hard as possible to get in Miss Egan's class.
You come in late and you forge yourself a note. Make sure you, after you write your parents' name on it, put down your phone number, because then you'll call that.
female hunters ever.
Kill 'em, girls.
This was the first ever faculty versus the girls hockey team game. Despite the faculty's skilled offense, they were lacking strong defensive players. The girls had a tough offense and defense and were easily able to demolish the faculty team.
Said, son, can I help you? Looked at him and said, yes, you can. Yeah, I want to drive the Zamboni. Hey, I want to drive the Zamboni.
Oh man, this is fun. At least tonight. Sleep after the game. That's it.
Been my dream that I might drive the Zamboni machine.
With a final score of 8-6 favoring the girls, the game was a great success and fun for everyone.
Football team featured 5 seniors. Although they had no captains, Nate Grusing and Matt Thompson led the team during the season. Despite their record, the team played every game competitively. The players' enthusiasm made the season exciting, demonstrated by huddling before each game and pumping each other up.
The Anoka girls basketball team started their season well by defeating Duluth East. Led by captains Mary Grayson, Chris Muskie, and Tammy Swanson, the Tornadoes came face-to-face with many tough opponents. Team unity towards the end was a strong aspect for the girls basketball team. Although the Lassa Regions ended their season, their Tornadoes walked off the court knowing they gave it all they had.
Starting every meet with their Uga Cheka cheer, the boys swimming team led by captains Joe Carlson, Eric Munson, and Omar Alcatute swam their way to a very successful season. The team's senior leaders helped guide the younger swimmers and help them improve. Ryan Hess was the first person to make it to state since 1991 and broke the pool record in the 100 free. The divers were led by Travis Welby, who finished 10th on the 1-meter board at state. Captains Katie Robotham and Jessica Strange led the girls' team in a snow-starved season. Once the snow arrived, Katie Robotham advanced to the state meet. Jason Kurzel and Joe Barnes led the boys' team. Barnes advanced to state in freestyle, and Barnes and Josh Hamry qualified for junior nationals in Alaska. The Alpine ski team was led by captains John Grandel, Travis Ginger, Angela Haug, and Jan Kostjak. Regardless of the bad weather, the boys' team still managed to win the conference and sent senior John Grandel to state.
The varsity boys hockey team was led by captains Gabe Hilmo, Adam Sherritt, and MVP Brian Talbot. Outstanding goaltending by senior Ryan Eason kept the opponent's goals to a minimum. Fierce firepower by Tornadoes Mike Johnson, Scott Krasmarzik, Matt Dunsmore, and J.P. West kept the crowds roaring and the lights flashing. Strong brutality busted through on defensemen with seniors Adam Reed, Sean Stafford, and Tom Kish. Highlights of the season came by the Tornadoes demolishing Egan and the late season upsets against the Blaine Bengals and the Elk River Elks.
Captains Laura Kachenko, Megan Colburn, and Holly Winter led the girls' gymnastics team in a great season, finishing 4th in the section. One of the top gymnasts was junior Shannon Jackson, who competed in the state meet, placing 8th on beam and 20th on floor. Shannon also broke 2 of Anoka's school records with a 9.35 on beam and a 9.675 on floor. With a powerful defense, the girls kept the opponent's goals to a minimum. Captains were senior Jenna Groomsrud and junior Becca Levine. Amber Sherritt and Jenna Groomsrud earned all-state honors. This very dedicated team worked hard to get as far as they did. These girls stuck together even after the loss in their final game in section finals. The Anoka wrestling team, though being a very young team, enjoyed a very successful season. Led by captains Derek DeRush, Mike Kobolinski, and Matt Wilbur, the Tornadoes captured the Twin Cities Suburban West Conference title. This year, 3 wrestlers made it to state: Andy Kirkpatrick, Steve Kozak, and Rich Miller. Kozak placed 3rd in state at 112-pound class. The wrestling team showed its unity by shaving a line in their left eyebrow. The seniors had lots of fun wrestling with this year's team and will remember it for the rest of their lives.
The Anoka Twisters were a strong team led by captains Laura Stoltz, Emily Tenquist, and Acacia Mikosh. Performing at various games and pep fests, the dancers livened up the stand. The Twisters took 11th out of 23 teams in the Jazz Funk category and 12th of 26 teams in the High Kick category at the state competition in March.
The fall and winter cheerleading squads tackled the difficult task of learning new ways of Anoka cheering. Each squad captain brought strength and spirit to the teams. The abundant enthusiasm of squads kept the fans captivated and their energy soaring. Through it all, the girls were able to work hard and have fun doing it.
I would get my midterm sheet, and then I would act like I lost it, and I would get another one if I knew I was getting a bad grade in that class. And the teachers would fill out the real grades, and I would reprint it on a different one, take that home to Mom, show her I got straight A's, and then I would turn the real one in with my lower grades to my counselor.
Trouble? What's that? I've never done anything that could get me in trouble.
I've never been caught taking my dad's police car for a spin.
One day I came in early before school and unplugged the refrigerator, and everyone had to drink frothy, warm milk.
I have pornographic pictures in my locker.
I did this only once, I swear.
I get caught for everything.
I never got caught using the school phones to call myself in sick.
I've never got caught using the pre-excused white slips.
I lied to my parents and said that I was going on a choir retreat over spring break, so they just gave me $200 in cash, and I really went to Duluth and spent the week with my friends.
There you go. There you go. Don't worry about it. I've never gotten caught before I had to wear candy for the black.
I'm a crook.
On the last day of my senior year spring break, I decided to give a little payback, so I decided to write a few things in his lawn and TP his house. Sorry, Ward.
That's it, that's all.
In this one act, I play the lead character, David.
I play a character named Suzanne.
My sister finds out that her baby is going to be gay, and she wants to give it up for an abortion. And I kind of fly off the handle, and I talked to my parents about this, and I'm like, you got to convince her not to.
The conflict in the play is that her brother is gay, and so he feels that, because she wants to have an abortion, that, that she'd rather, he didn't exist.
This year's play earned the highest rating at the state competition. Students filed into the fieldhouse as the 1999 Moore Prep Fest got underway with the singing of the national anthem by Mandy Fisher, Lori Carlson, Betsy Keenan, and Kira Lace. The student council officers then announced the Moore candidates: freshmen Eric Nordine and Nikki Lax, sophomores Nick Caulfield and Brooke Beeler, juniors Brett Krause and Jenny Mortensen, seniors David Kittleson and Carlene Beckman, Chris Mathias and Acacia Mikosh, Craig Schmidt and Angela Harv, Jay Wright and Stephanie Swing, Dustin Reeder and Tiffany Weaver. The gymnasts gave a stunning tumbling display, while our dance line gave yet another exciting performance. Our competition cheerleading squad showed the crowd their routine that they were going to use in an up-and-coming national tournament.
Now it's Sean on the hot track, melt like it's hot wax. Put it out, all the stores, bet you can shop that.
Members of Revolution danced and sang and helped to inform the crowd about diversity. Do Twist on a Saturday Night Live skit was performed by several members of the hockey team. Once again, the guys joined the Girl Twisters performing a dance for the entire student body to enjoy. Our king was David Kittleson and our queen, Acacia Mikosh. The Morph Dance allowed students to strut their stuff in a tropical setting with the theme of Copacabana.
The dress was about $100.
I took him to tequila berries. Just right away. I had like a foot was named after a stepper of nature. I don't know what I was wearing. We went to the Seasons. I ate some chicken and stuff. That's cool. I was like, sure. This is a burger.
Here we see students reviving the swing dance. Students were having so much fun that they just couldn't wait to get back on the dance floor. Here we have many of the happy couples who attended the Morph Dance.
In the band played songs that we had never heard, but we danced anyway. We never understood the words, we just sang, oh, la 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 la, and we danced anyway. Well, they say you can't go back. Well, baby, I don't believe that. Come along with me.
The girls' golf team was led by Captain Stephanie Anderson.
The boys' varsity golf team took advantage of years of experience to complete an outstanding golf season. Senior captain John Grandel and the rest of the team had incredible rounds during conference play. The team tied for first in section, but lost by one stroke in a scorecard playoff. Grandel was the only member to complete the state tournament and finished an outstanding season. The baseball team had a strong season. The team made it to the region tournament, however, they were defeated in the first round. The captains for this year's team were Josh Gore, Parnell O'Connor, Matt Wolberg, and Dustin Fenwick. Despite their first round loss, the boys had one of the most successful seasons in years.
And the girls' fast-pitch softball team finished a successful season as well. Despite the many setbacks and rained-out games, the girls were kept off the diamonds. But when the sun was shining, the girls came back for a strong finish. Led by Captain Hannah Holman, they were able to work hard while still having fun.
Girls track had a very successful season. Led by captains Stacy Gerster, Kathy Jo Jankowski, and Dana Reynolds, 7 of the team's members moved on to the state meet. Katie Tim placed 7th in the high jump.
Shannon Jackson and Bethany Renner finished 5th and 6th respectively in pole vaulting. Fallon Prebeck, Kathy Jo Jankowski, Megan Manthe, and Larissa Ewert became state champions in the 4x400 with an amazing time of 3:57.02. The girls had a strong and outstanding team and finished the season with pride.
The boys track team led by captains Mike Kobolinsky, Jay Wright, and Joe Barnes had amazing results this season. With strong competitors in every event, the team sent Travis Little and Jesse Richard to the state competition. Richard brought home the state championship in the high jump with a height of 6 feet 6 inches. The boys track team ran hard all the way to the finish of the season.
Led by captains Ben Edmondson, Rob DeGreef, and Jeremy Jurgens, the tennis team hit it off great. With many talented players, the team ended their season with an 8-8 record and finished tied for 3rd in the conference. The highlight of their season was tying for first place in the tournament that they hosted.
American guy who falls in love with a Puerto Rican girl, Maria, and there's conflict because I'm the leader of the Jets, and she is the sister of the leader of the Sharks, and the two games are conflicting, and we're in love, but it makes it difficult when the two groups are so close.
Students and faculty flocked to the field house for the annual blood drive.
It's a very good cause. I think we started this way back in the early 70s, and I've tried to give every year since then. So.
Actually, I'm very nervous. I don't know, I was sitting here in preparation for getting poked, and
it was alright, and I got a little dizzy, and I had to go lay down.
Here we see a student being attended to by one of the nurses.
It's just a painless process, you know, a little stick, and that's for a good cause. What more can you say?
Well, I think it's a good thing because it saves a lot of people's lives. Don't be a dud, give blood. This is a great opportunity to share my blood with the rest of the world.
I see a lot of good kids doing a lot of good things, so good job.
As horse-drawn carriages and limos strolled up to the Minneapolis Convention Center for prom on May 14th, couples began to feel like it was heaven on earth. Despite the rainy week, the sun managed to come out for a pleasant evening.
It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes her.
Everyone danced the night away while seniors made some final memories of their last year together.
She asked me, do I look alright? And I say yes, you look wonderful tonight. Go to a party.
I'm gonna miss all my friends here at Anoka.
I'm gonna miss the big gigantic clocks that I look at every day.
Even though I've only been going to the school for a year and a half, I'm gonna miss it.
The one thing that me and Parnell here are gonna miss the most at Anoka High School is the best English teacher ever to work here.
Let's go.
all the plays that I've been in.
All my friends from other countries.
We're gonna miss anchoring together.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna miss a hot girl.
I'll miss the food here because I just love the food here.
The music program, the theater program.
Outstanding for these Anoka sports, especially track. Betsy, she's still gonna be here and I'm gonna be at college.
Our great gym classes.
Not being able to have free nights doing homework, you know what I mean?
It was this wonderful news lab class. I'm playing video games, drinking Coke, it's been a good time.
It's a radical munchies line, man.
Best physics teacher of all time, Howie Shuckart. Love you, Howie. Bye-bye.
Graduation, I plan on going to Minneapolis School of Business to be a medical
I go to St. John's University in St. Cloud. Maybe play some hockey with my brother.
I want to become a zookeeper, to tame lions.
I'm gonna be a band director, hopefully. Go to college.
I'm going in the Army.
I'm gonna go someplace warm.
I plan on going to AR for a couple years while working somewhere. Full-time job, internship, hopefully.
I'm gonna study criminal justice. I'm gonna join the FBI.
I want to be a professional weightlifter.
And I'm going off to Hawaii Pacific and studying marine biology.
We need aerobics instructors.
At University of Dayton, play soccer, and I probably want to major in engineering.
I'm gonna be a nurse's assistant.
I plan on attending the University of Minnesota IT and majoring in engineering of some type.
Going to the NBA.
I'm going skiing at UMD.
I'm going to St. Cloud and double major in business and technical writing.
Go to UMD, study chemical engineering.
The annual senior breakfast gave seniors the opportunity to get together for one of their last times at Anoka. After they finished eating, the seniors got to relax, listen to music, and sign yearbooks in the field house.
School yearbook here is really neat. We have a total of about 8 bands that all have totally different styles, and it's just really neat to see like a bunch of versatile bands playing their best stuff, and the audience seemed to like it a lot.
Coming to help out the community. Want to see Purple Monkey Dishwasher because I heard they're really cool.
Just listen for once. That's all we're saying.
Graduating.
On June 8th, 1999, the moment that all seniors had been waiting for finally arrived. Graduation day.
We learn how to deal with adversity and current conditions. They were instrumental in showing care
Tiffany Vogley and Jana Rui gave excellent speeches that reminded seniors to seize the day and handle all the wonderful changes that life gives us.
Please broadcast tonight and seize the day. Graduating class of 1999, things from one day to the next are always different. Like any child growing up in the 80s in Anoka, cheesecake became my hangout. But it's up to you to persevere and embrace this new change.
All 665 students received their diplomas at commencement on a beautiful Tuesday evening. With the final class of the millennium, Superintendent Giroux said that these were the people that would help create our future. After commencement, the seniors headed off for the all-night party held for the first year at the Mermaid in Blaine. They could bowl, register for prizes, get their ears pierced, get a tattoo, get their hair done and cut, gamble, make a music video, dance, or just talk to their friends. As the evening drew to a close, one final act went on stage. A hypnotist had everyone in stitches as they saw their fellow classmates make fools of themselves.
I hope you had the time of your life.
Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything for a moment. Wasn't I a king? But if I'd only known how the king would fall, hey, who's to say? You know I might have changed it all. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. It's my life, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to up.